All right, here we go. White Oak Lodge Sprint Car Series, ready to go every Wednesday night. You know the shootout style. Walker Ridge Plantation, White Oak Lodge loves to do for us out here. The number one guy, going to go to Stephen Hott. Didn't make that race in the last one. If you watch it, you're not going to see Stephen out there, but he redeemed himself in the number one spot here. Joshua Divers struggled there in that incident in the last race. He's back out here in the number two spot for Chaos there. Stu Rat in the 3. Wells going to go in the 4 for Hazen Boots. The 5 of Jonesy out of Australia. The 6 going to Leave It to Weaver out of the Northwest division out there for Monroe Motorsports. Getting 2 drivers in the show there. Francis Lyons coming in that number 7 spot. And how about Witherspoon tonight? Slipping in there. Hazen Boots owner getting another opportunity here tonight in the number 8 spot. Top 8, make it. 20 guys tried. Man, oh man, it's a tough field to get into. That is for sure. 65 degrees here, partly cloudy, 15-mile-an-hour winds, and big thanks again to Walker Ridge Plantation and White Oak Lodge for making this a race for us. We appreciate you guys a lot, man, very, very much. So how about that, guys? Witherspoon back here, getting it done tonight out of South Carolina for Hazen Boots, slipping in that number 8 spot. Francis Lyons, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about this man. From South Korea, getting it done, man. I tell you what, this boy... he can get it rocking out there, okay? Weaver, Leave It to Weaver. He knows what he's doing out there racing tonight. And how about that? Monroe Motorsports getting a few drivers out there. Chris Jones, 4 years on the service, getting it done also. Look at that. Stu Rat, how about that? Getting himself into the show also. And Divers. A lot of fast guys out here. We'll see what these guys can do and get the job done here. And that is that. We're going to bring it back around here. And these guys are going to get the ticker up here. We're going to go 20 laps, no cautions. Hey, we're going to see what happens here. Yes, sir. Same deal. Yes, it goes on the leader. There is no cautions in this, and there is no fast repairs. You guys know the deal. So good luck, be safe, and God bless. Okay, here we go. Stephen Hott. Asking if it goes on the leader. Hey, you know what I like about that? At least he asked. He didn't just go for it. You know what I mean? We saw what Witherspoon did last night when he jumped the whole field. You know, you got to ask a little bit. But I tell you what, I'm very impressed with Francis. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Let's see what he's got here. These boys are good tonight, man. Stu Rat making the field here, looking good. That's tough, man. Taking 8 guys out of 20. It's a stout field, dude. And like I said, these boys are normally putting on a good show. If you had a chance to go back and watch some of the VODs, I recommend it. But White Oak Lodge putting on a hell of a series here. It's tough to get into, but it's fun as hell to watch. So here we go. Pace cars in. Stephen Hott. Don't give me the Cole Howard treatment. There you go. Oh, he about did. He got really loose on the bottom there. He's going to stick it down there, and he's going to keep it in there. How about that? Josh Diver says, give me that lead. I ain't looking back. Stephen goes off the track. Oh, no. Stephen Hott hard off the track back there. He's still in it, though. Stu Rat right there. Weaver, Witherspoon, and Francis and Medford. Medford out of this one. Just missed it, man. Just missed it back there. Tough break for him. But how about this right now? Josh Divers running away with the show here. Nobody may have anything for him, but Zach Wells may have something. He's been pretty quick in these sprint cars, man. Wells have been pretty dangerous when it comes to these things. And it's been pretty awesome to see the growth of these cars and the drivers out here. They normally put on a pretty good show here. Stu Rat, right now, he's seeing the pressure. He's getting around him. Witherspoon here, he's going to have to go around him here, and you see that right there. Side-by-side action here. Battling for 5th. Witherspoon sliding on up. Stu Rat and Beaver. Man, look at that. I call him Beaver. It's actually Weaver. Francis Lyons, I told you, man. Heck of a guy to be able to get in the show there. Oh, a little bit off track, but he's able to hang on to it. Right now, Joshua Divers for Tubby Motorsports. Zach Wells for Hazen Boots. Chris Jones there. 4 years on iRacing today, boys. Just remember this day in history. Chris Jones, 4 years on iRacing. How about that? Stephen Hott, he started off hot, and then he fell back to the number 4 spot awful quickly. 15 laps to go here. Stu Rat, Weaver, Francis now. Look at this battle here. Francis said, hey, I want the inside. Weaver says you can have it. The 01. Not going to give too much of a battle to Francis here. I wouldn't either, to be honest with you. He can get the job done. Right now, Divers, though, maybe not want to look back in his mirror because guess what? Just a little bit of ways there, Zach Wells. Now, let's take a look at the last laps here. Last times. Wells a little bit quicker here. Let's see about this one. About equal here for that next set of laps right now. 13 to go. We're riding with Joshua Divers here at North Wilkesboro. Now you're going to watch Wells there. You got to get easy on, easy off. Last lap there. Divers went 16. Now look at that. A little bit quicker there for Wells. He's coming. Don't look back now. Let's jump in the cockpit with Wells. He chases him down. You're riding with Zach Wells. One of the premier drivers over there for Hayes and Boots, man. He can run a little bit of everything. Dirt, road, asphalt, dirt, road. Oh, man, he had a chance to, you know, possibly make a move here, and unfortunately didn't happen. Looking at the lap times there, they both slipped up big time there on that last lap. Put the gaps up on the screen here. Divers now getting ready to get up here to the lap car. And he's going to see here, lap traffic, not going to be easy here. We're riding with Zach Wells. Well, let's jump in the car here with Divers. Divers now looking at that relative get closer and closer. Just ever so easy on that wheel. That's exactly what you want to do. Barely turn that. Not hit the curb. That was probably not good. Wells is like, you can hit the curb all you want. I'm right here now. So Wells now closing that gap. We talked about it. He's a little bit swirly there. Must be the announcer curse. We'll let them guys get after it. Chris Jones now, Witherspoon. How about that? Witherspoon racing his way up to the 4 spot. Stephen Hott, man. I was impressed with the quick time, but I'm not impressed with the race pace here. Back to 5th. Oh, my. Stu Rat now into 6. Lyons back there into 7. And Weaver. Lap traffic able to get up and around him, no problem. Jonesy going to look to do the same thing here. And he will. Thank you very much, Weaver. Appreciate you. So how about this right here? Divers, Wells, Jones, your top 3. 6 to go here, man. I appreciate everybody all week long, man. I know we had a rough little bit of a week, but we rebounded nicely here tonight. Everybody did a pretty good job. Other than that B main, that was pretty much a disaster. But overall, we kicked it into gear here to finish out the week. You got Time Attack coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with the Honda Civic Type R over at Mid-Ohio. That'll be going from 9 to 11 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday Eastern Standard Time. You can get yourself 1 point for your team, or, you know, if you get the quick time for the night, great. That'll be awesome. And then we have a bonus Time Attack on Sunday between 9 and 11 at the LA Coliseum. That's worth 3 points, so that's huge if you can make it over there using the Advanced Legends LA Coliseum setup for Time Attack on Sunday. 3 points there for the championship. But right now, Josh Divers, what can we say? He's been on a rail here from start to finish. He was able to get up and around Steven. Job well done. Zach Wells was trying to close that gap. He was getting ever so close. But it's going to be white flag coming out this time by for Tubby Motorsports, Joshua Divers. One more time around here at North Wilkesboro. That's going to put a button on tonight's racing action. Zach Wells going to stay in that number 2 spot, it looks like there. Maybe? Yeah, just slow it down there, bud. Just wind it back down. Not worth it. And there you have it. Joshua Divers, your race winner here tonight. Great job there for Tubby Motorsports. Zach Wells going to bring it home into 2. Chris Jones into 3 out here tonight. Witherspoon into 4. Stephen Hott going to be into 5. Stu Rat going to be into 6. Francis into 7. And leave it to Weaver. Going to be in that number 8 spot here tonight. Great race from everybody. Unofficial results left to the screen. Chris Jones brings it home in the P3 spot here tonight. All right, there it is right there. Chris Jones getting it done. 4 years on iRacing. How about that? Zach Wells, maybe he had something, maybe he didn't. Didn't want to push it too much there. Great job again. And Joshua Divers, your race winner. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver in that 54, up 2 spots from Australia. Chris Jones, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, heck of a job, man, on your 4-year anniversary on iRacing, getting a P3 here tonight. It's a pleasure having you up here on the podium, man. Break down your run here tonight at North Wilkesboro.
Just took it easy off the start because, well, we had to. It was just a miracle getting into the show. Started off easy on the throttle, and I think everyone that was on the low line with me, I don't know, they died on the back straight or something happened. I don't know. They didn't really take off, drove around, and then we ended up behind Zach. He took off. He was chasing divers. And, yeah, we just kept going it. We put a bit of gap on 4th, 5th, and 6th and everyone else. So, yeah, we just cruised around at the end. Didn't do anything stupid, or tried not to do anything stupid. Got a bit sketchy at times, but, yeah, we take the 3rd.
Absolutely. Like you told me before, these are some of the hardest cards to run on the service. You're definitely going to learn how to throttle control and keep the thing straight, and that's exactly what you did here tonight. Great work. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Jonesy?
Jessup Logistics, Goya Trucking, Sport Hobbies, Pushing the Cushion Productions, Ground Zero Graphics, and that's it.
Great job. There you have it. Chris Jones getting it done, P3 here tonight. But over now to our second place driver out of California for Hayes and Booze. Zach Wells, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, that was a heck of a race, man. And I tell you, it was coming down there. You were edging it, getting closer and closer to divers there as the laps ticked on and ticked on. And I tell you what, it was a heck of a job, man. Break down your run here tonight.
Yeah, it was just right at the beginning. I saw everybody kind of slow down. I was like, all right, I'll just follow divers. And he ran a great race. I couldn't do anything. I was trying to push it too hard, kept getting squirrely out, and decided to just back it down and take the second place because I didn't know how close Chris was, but the relative was a little far off, so I just kept rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, great job here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Wells?
Hayes and Boots Motorsports, Dirty Mac Motorsports, Dirty Mac's Polishing, Beatman's Masonry, and Turkey Ranch Cannabis Club.
Awesome. There you have it. Zach Wells getting it done here, P2 tonight. Great work. But over now to our race winner for Tubby Motorsports, and that 57, Josh Divers. You got a copy?
Yeah, bud.
Well, hey, you started second here, and it didn't take long for you to get around Stephen Hott there as he, pulled a moment there at the bottom, and you were able to get out front here and smooth sailing there. Got a little bit swirly there. Wells was able to catch up, but then you lined it back out and got out to a huge lead here over a 2.5 win here tonight, man. Break down your race for us.
Yeah, man, I didn't expect to come out here and run these cars. I didn't run them last week. I haven't really ran them much. I don't even got a paint for it. So I come out here and just wing it. I didn't think I was going to do good, and then next thing you know, qualifying, 4 second. So I kind of knew, I know I got pretty good throttle control, so I knew I'd be all right. And I knew Stephen Hott, and I figured something would happen. So I figured I'd get around him. As soon as I got around him, I kind of just never looked back. I was just real easy. I made a couple hiccups, but we ended up just taking it real easy there and come out with a win, man. That first race of the night kind of got away from me. But I'm glad to get a win here tonight, and I'll take it. We'll sweep the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations on a huge win here tonight at North Wilkesboro. And let's hear them great sponsors you got, Divers.
Yeah, man. First, I'd like to thank my team, Tubby Motorsports, you for putting on the race. Then Master and King Warehouse and Edco Welding, MEP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mullen, Van Dorn Racing Development, Sim Coaches, Cut Scene, and keep digging, man.
Heck yeah. Awesome list of sponsors right there. Joshua Divers getting it done here tonight. Zach Wells going to be in that number 2 spot. And Chris Jones on this 4-year anniversary. It's the P3. Great job, y'all. Hell of a race.